complimentary third.
Yeah. We're live.
Hey, this local crew, they haven't lost since 1996.
We are live for the game. Let's see what's happening on the Twitter Spaces and the YouTube Spaces. It's crazy. It's 3 a.m. in South Africa. We out shit. We're coughing. It's bad. Like, Bafana, we did this for you. It's crazy. As the game's about to begin.
Six on Fox is presented by Blaze.
Good evening from one of the great cathedrals in world football. To Mexican fans, it will always be the Azteca, the stronghold in this vast, sprawling capital. Final night in Group A, Mexico already guaranteed to win the group and return here on Tuesday. For their opponents, Czechia, there is no middle ground. You win or face an early trip home. So tension in the air. Let's have a look at the two sides. Czechia have altered their team in 3 positions. And among the surprises, 2 players who haven't had a minute of action up until now. David Dod.
The chat is going.
Jurasek misses the match through injury. Mexico, after successive wins, both with clean sheets, make 5 changes in all. Cesar Montes returns from suspension. You'll remember he was sent off in the official opener against South Africa here.
What's happening? Why am I seeing the Mexico game versus Czechia? Isn't it South Africa versus North Korea? I think the last
which is at the bare minimum what they can get in order to progress as the second place finisher in Group A. That's when they're going to get trouble. Sounds a lot like what Jesse Marsh was saying before their game against Switzerland earlier today. And once again, we've been telling you all tournament so far, if this stadium is not on your bucket list,
the same kind of performance to be replicated on the pitch. But I'll be keeping an eye on South Africa in this first 15 minutes.
all eyes will turn to Group A, and we are going to figure out exactly who will be moving on to the next round. Mexico and Czechia kicking off simultaneously. As we invite you to
turn
on the game. It is South Africa and South Korea on the final day of Group A in the World Cup in 2026. Tyler Terrence, along with former U.S. international and 2010 World Cup participant Mo Adu, thrilled to have you with us wherever you might be watching.
And Tyler, the reason why I said I'm watching the first 15 minutes for South Africa, the first 2 match days in this World Cup, they've conceded in the opening 10 minutes. So now that puts pressure on you. You have to find moments where you can be a little bit more expansive, and you're chasing the game. That's not the position you always want to be playing from. So I'll be looking to see if they can stay disciplined defensively. And when they get some spells of possession, how efficient can they be with the ball? For South Korea, I want to see them be dominant. Against Mexico, they had decent spells throughout the course of that game, but didn't find too many moments until the dying minutes to get some quality chances.
This is a nice little overlapping run from Wang Yi-chen, who got the nod at the starting position at the tip of the South Korea attack, along with Oh Kyung-ju. That's good defending in the end from Kalisu Modal, the 31-year-old plays for the Mamelodi Sundowns, who are by far one of the best sides, not only in South Africa, but in all of Africa. And South Korea able to win the first quarter of the night in front of a large contingency of their own supporters, nicknamed the Red Devils.
Why is my computer
Bo did mention how he was expecting this to feel like a home game. The reception that these South Korean supporters and their players have gotten here in Mexico, particularly in their time in Guadalajara ahead of their game against Mexico several days ago. And it's Lee Kang-in of PSG over the set piece. It's a good header and cleared off the line. And that's exactly why you have someone stationed at the near post.
To the side for Czechia. Likewise, Wyszynski. I didn't really expect that. Wyszynski on the left-hand side. Relative newcomer to international football. And if you've just come in, the other big story belongs to Patrick Schick, not in the initial 11.
No, it's a big omission, isn't it? And it's the lack of involvement in the game, really. 2 shots in 2 games, 2 tame headers. Really hasn't been able to get involved in the play. Czechia, there's also another fascinating little aspect in it. They've tired in games, and we are at altitude. That's something they're going to have to, you feel, take the lead in this game.
Czechia haven't had a problem scoring first, but they have had difficulties towards the end of matches on the concessions front. Vladimir Sofal.
This is crazy. What's happening here?
That heavily struggled in their opening game against Mexico, and their head coach Hugo Bruce did mention how his group potentially was just a little overwhelmed as he get another look at the first chance of the night, and what a great header that is from the skipper, Kim Min-jae.
But it's just way too easy. Way too easy defensively from South Africa. They lose track of their marks. Kim Min-jae comes across 2 or 3 defenders to get to that ball first, while South Africa's defenders are all caught flat-footed.
Let's go, Zanzibar.
Okazi of the Chicago Fire will go all the way back for Williams. He's trying to pick out Mofokeng over the top. It's an excellent ball, and he might have been able to bring that down. And instead it's into the hands of Kim Sung-ju, who was the discussion of a lot of controversy after that very costly error against Mexico.
What a ball that is, though. And if he could just get his first touch right, he's in behind that back line. He's in a 1v1 situation.
A good ball coming the other way. Ronald Williams was still well off of his line, and he'll be able to play with his feet as it was just outside the penalty area. Already a really good feel to this game. Nice open pace in the opening 5 minutes or so. You have to feel like South Africa can't sit back for too long. They have to go after the game, needing a win to stay alive.
But I have some real expectations for the South African side. I know they haven't gotten the results that they would have wanted, but if you watch that opening 25 minutes or so, even after conceding against Mexico in that first game, they were moments where they played with personality. They were confident on the ball. They tried to build out of the back. When they got to the final third, that's where they had the...
Look at the coach, my guys.
They couldn't find the final pass. But if they can play with that same kind of courage and endeavor in this game, or just find that final pass, they can create problems against this South Korean side.
It would have been dope to have
cheap giveaway from the South Korean back line, and Bafana might be in business.
Couldn't make it
over on the right wing from Maseko, but he stripped the possession. It looked like it went out of play. And it should be a South African corner, and indeed it will be. Their first of the night.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Keep in mind that the goal scorer from the game against Czechia for South Africa, Mokoena, is unavailable tonight due to yellow card accumulation. He picked up his second yellow card of the group stage against Czechia. He ended up scoring the equalizing penalty in the final 10 minutes.
What's going on the Twitters?
Out swinging corner, decent looking ball. Might be an avenue to shoot. It takes a deflection. And Kim was interested for a moment. It came off of South Korea, and it's another corner for South Africa.
Well, Kim was the one who had the chance on the attacking corner. This time it's him just getting ahead to the ball to deny the strike on target. Good spell of possession.
Happening? Yeah, what are they talking about? Hugo Bros is quiet. It's on the
Right.
on the sitting on the edge of the seat. Huh? It's tough, bro.
This time an in-swinger.
Let's go,
Don't deal with it.
Mzansi.
Straight up into the air, and Bakazi was
Let's
lining it
go,
up.
Mzansi.
Instead, it's going to be Wang who's circling back around to keep possession.
Let's go, Mzansi.
While the loss against Mexico was so disappointing for South Korea, a lot of the talk from the media and the supporters was about how outside of the error from Kim, they did play a good game, probably were worthy at the bare minimum of being able to draw that game, if not for some spectacular goalkeeping, particularly that one save off of the line, that double save from Rangel.
Just need to meet my mic.
And I would agree with that. But the one maybe criticism, and maybe that's why we've seen some personnel changes from the South Korean side, is can they create more dangerous chances in the final third? Can they test out the goalkeeper on more occasions? Good ball here.
Slick looking move from South Korea. Sent across the back heel. Is going to skip all the way to the back stick. Hit on the first time. Late arriving run, and Mokazi's in the way, and the shot is just wide. Boy, did that have some venom on it. It came in from Lee Kang-in of PSG. He's claiming it took a deflection, and the referee waves it off for a corner. Or excuse me, a goal kick.
But that initial ball in behind, it forces the back line to now have to retreat. They're facing their own goal. It's reactionary defending. But look how many bodies are inside the 18 from a South Korean standpoint. Lee Kang-in, he does so well. He anticipates the play. South Africa had defenders in place, but they're once again caught flat-footed, and he doesn't miss much by that near post.
So chances at either end of the field in the opening 7.5 minutes or so, and exactly how we thought that this game was going to play out in the early stages.
Let's go, Mzansi. I just realized that the audio is way
particularly
too
with the
loud.
humidity.
Ah, yeah.
Says who? That's the challenge that we're issuing to both of these teams. Keep
Oh, my
this
shit,
tempo, and
son.
I'm sure the fan base will help to encourage, especially the South Korean side.
I wonder if there's any tweets online.
Mumbai was in charge of this group for quite some time in his second stint, and he took them to the 2014 World Cup. He, of course, was part of that miraculous run in 2002
Let's go,
when they were the co-hosts
Mzansi.
of the World Cup and was the captain of that side. Son
I don't know what's
actually
happening
broke
with
his
is
cap
my feet
record for most
working?
appearances in South Korean
No.
history, a legend of the
I need
game.
to check on kick.
You don't always see the legends who then become great coaches as well. This is his 7th World Cup as either a coach or a player. It's incredible. Just remarkable.
What's happening on kick?
It's absolutely incredible, and just kind of speaks
Let's
to
go, Mzansi.
the character he has, the kind of
Let's
hero
go,
status he has
Mzansi.
amongst his country.
Apollos looking
Let's
for it
go,
down the wing. And look at Kim, who was all the way off of his line. Apollos didn't know it.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Off of him with
Shout
a
out
big
to anybody
diagonal
watching
kick off
with
his
me.
line, and he ran about 50 yards on that play, attempting to get the ball first that was into the channel and then being able to make a play on the cross.
Goalkeeper got
You know
the
what I like
ball.
about that ball? You're testing the goalkeeper out early. This South African side would have seen the mistake that was made
Yeah.
by the South Korean goalkeeper against Mexico, so put some pressure on him. Serve some dangerous balls into the 18, get some runners across him, see how comfortable he is handling some of these crosses early on.
Unable to link up with his midfield. Midfield that has remained unchanged throughout this tournament. This is the same South Korea group that picked apart the United States late in 2025. They then followed that result up. The Americans with a win against Japan, but South Korea had a lot of talent over the years. They're always competitive in this competition. I think there's a lot of supporters that would have thought that they were going to need a result heading into the final day, but this is the situation they find themselves in.
But also make sure you make it obvious that this was also a very different U.S. team that we're seeing.
Absolutely. It's a completely different U.S. side from the March window.
Yeah, 100%. The level of confidence, the personality that they're playing with. Can't wait for tomorrow night.
Great football here from South Korea. It's a heavy touch, and it just allowed South Africa to be able to get there. And racing over to make the play was Ime Okang.
I got to tell you, if he gets his first touch right, this might be one of the goals of the tournament. The football, you heard the olays coming from the South Korean fans in the stands. Just slick football, good movements off the ball to find little spaces, sharp passing. And when the passing lane is on to play forward, to split lines, the only thing that was lacking was that final touch.
Hugo Bruce, the oldest coach at this World Cup. It's his first World Cup. He says he's most likely going to see this one be his last, but not necessarily about him. He wants this group to advance into the knockout rounds, and knowing that it is going to be a difficult task against a very good South Korean team who he said are like the Duracell bunny. Once you plug them in, they're able to run for 90 minutes with a tremendous amount of respect. He said, pardon the phrase, but it was the only thing he could think of at the time when asked the question about the task at hand.
The only way I view that as a compliment.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, that just speaks to a team that's incredibly fit, work rate spot on. Once again, good football.
And South Korea basically have everything but the final pass, or at least the second to last pass of the move. Another little underlapping run that's undoing the South African back line, and last touch coming off of South Korea. And just a reminder, folks, that we do have the score of the Czechia and Mexico game at the bottom of the score bug in the top left corner, so we have you covered if you want to keep all eyes and all attention on this one game. But we do know that it is the age of dual screens, and watching two screens nowadays is almost not necessarily doing your part, as Hugo Bruce is a little bit frustrated with something along the back line for South Africa. Another amazing atmosphere here at the Estadio Monterrey. Mo, you and I were here for the Japan and Tunisia game, and the Samurai Blue supporters were littering this place with their support and their love for their team that put on quite the performance. And the South Korean supporters trying to do them one better here, trying to see their side into the knockout round. And if they do finish in second place in the group, they would be on a collision course in LA with Jesse Marsh in Canada in the round of 32. Hopa was hoping to get there. Bafana will just see this out.
Well, that's the right pass. Once again, we talk about how South Africa can be patient in their build-up. You saw that switch of play to come out to this left-hand side. Now it's about that entry ball, trying to find your strikers. Get your number 10 on the ball, let him face forward, try to connect with the big man up top. Hopa in his first start of this World Cup campaign so far.
Year-old Mudau. Ime Okan. The right back Mudau again. It's a South African team that started in a 5-back in this tournament and eventually morphed into 4 in the back in their games against Czechia and now South Korea. The early delivery is a good-looking ball, and Mahopa had a decent look at that. He was thrown off just at the last moment by Lee Ki-kyuk.
But again, this is that patient buildup we're talking about. We gave praise to Kim for his movement, but look at Mahopa. He's not waiting for the ball to come find him. No, he's attacking that space. Just comes off the blind side of the center back. If you can get a little bit more purchase on that header instead of just getting the glance on it, that could be an avenue for South Africa to cause some problems. Now the press is on.
They're not afraid to recognize their triggers and really get after the ball, South Africa. Cause some issues just like that one as Lee gives it away. It was just a hair short for Mahopa. He will stay with South Africa. Pinged across the field by Mbokazi. Maseko. He was fouled in a free kick in South Africa after giving up the most glaring opportunity of the game so far in the opening 60 seconds or so. Have really started to settle in. And tomorrow on our Fox networks, Group E concludes. Ecuador against Germany on Fox and Curacao against the Ivory Coast on FS1 coverage. Starts at 3 p.m. Eastern at 12 p.m. Pacific. The simultaneous play continues here on Fox Sports, and it is the best time of the competition, I would argue. Until we get to some crazy knockout round games as the set piece comes in. A bit awkward here for South Korea. Not knowing too much about that was O, who had come back for defensive responsibilities, but it is a goal kick.
Once again, look at that pressure.
Lazy pass in the middle of the field. Mahopa, quick feet. Thomas trying to get rid of it.
Mahopa can be just a little bit sharper there. Get the ball off his foot.
Out cross comes in. South Korea deal with the initial ball. Lee trying to help it along. Out jumped on that header.
This has been a really good spell here from South Africa. We were giving South Korea praise in the way that they started off the game. Their counter press was keeping South Africa pinned in their own half, and now, well, there's the commentator's jinx, but what I was going to get at is now the roles have been reversed. It's been South Africa that's been the dominant team, maintaining possession, finding good spells of winning the ball back in dangerous areas.
Uncharacteristically, Lee Kang-in has given the ball away about 3 or 4 times in about a 5-minute spell. Right now, South Africa winning the shot competition and winning the corner competition 3-2 and 2-1 respectively. As you can see there, Mexico have already sealed their fate, winning the group, and they will stay in Mexico for the round of 32. Still trying to figure out exactly who is going to be the second place finisher in this group. And that team will take on Jesse Marsh and Canada in Los Angeles. And look how quickly, possibly today, if South Korea do get a result, either a draw or a win, and lock up second place, that it went from potentially a home game for Canada in Vancouver, Mo, in the round of 32 to what potentially is going to feel like an utter of
LAFC. It has been incredible. So you can expect something very similar to that if South Korea end up playing at Los Angeles Stadium in that round of 32 game. You talk about the value of being that home team, of having that home support.
Sorry, my mic was muted. I wasn't even aware this whole time. It's crazy. But we're back.
Something up that looked
Let's go, let's go.
stay in the neighborhood for South Korea.
Sometimes, huh?
Momentarily. With the Taegu Warriors. Lee once more. Early delivery.
Okay.
Open knocks it down.
Push it forward, boys. Push it forward. Come on.
Space on the far side.
Back on the middle field. Yes. Yes. Yay. Yay. Ah. But this is what we wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? This is what we wanted to see.
It's just too predictable.
This is exciting. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that.
He wanted to get on his left foot, but that ball right there from Mumbai, the first time ball, the weight is perfect. Take a long touch.
Woo. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Nah, it was just you. The guy from Korea, jersey number 3. He defended that ball nicely. Hey, he saw. He saw. He was like, hey, we're gonna get cooked here. Corner kick from Mufukeng. Let's go. Come on, Mufukeng. Come on. We trust you, my boy. This game is exciting, my guy. What a nice start. Hey. 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 Thank you. You see, that's what we want to see. A nice shot was got by the goalkeeper, but it's okay. This game is exciting.
Create a better moment than that. You see the last bit of play, last bit of action from the recycled corner kick. But once again, just looking back at that play, the press.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Made that pass into space.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Take that strike on with your right foot.
Let's go, Mzansi. Let's go, Mzansi. Let's go, Mzansi. I'm feeling positive about this game. I'm feeling positive about this game. Let's go, Mzansi.
They've come into this game.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Spell of pressure against them, but they've responded well. And I mentioned to you, you and I were talking both in game and off camera.
Let's go, Mzansi.
What they looked like in those early spells against Mexico. Now, albeit that game went a little bit away after getting the red card, conceded the early goal, but there were definitely moments.
You see, this tells me that they could have been playing like this from the beginning. Imagine.
Trying to play out of the back, inviting pressure to open up space. Now just take your moments.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Once again.
Really good movement.
Playing the middle field now.
Pass into the middle of the field.
Back to Korea.
Really unlock the South Korean defense again.
Korea is just playing with the ball, passing it back and forth. They're looking for a plan. They're looking for a way forward. You can see South Africa's defense and middle field. Yeah, I know. It's strong today. Let's go, Mzansi. Let's go Mzansi. Let's go Mzansi. Let's go Mzansi.
Great first time ball over the top. And the delivery a bit wayward, we'll say.
That's been
Let's
the
go
best
Mzansi.
means of trying to create for South Korea, trying to play in behind the fullbacks.
Look at the
But
South
one thing I would
Koreans
say
there.
is that whoever's on that weak side, whether it's they're attacking on that left-hand side, so now you're looking at Sol Young-woo on that right-hand side.
Let's
He
go
can't just stay wide.
Mzansi.
You saw the goal. We were on the call last night for Colombia versus Congo. The goal that Daniel Munoz
Okay, we're
scores
playing on
as
the
a
South
fullback
African
because
side.
he
Come
comes
on.
narrow. He sticks with the play and he comes inside.
Nice long
The
ball.
same has to happen here. You've got to gamble at that
Push
far
it
post.
forward,
You see your
okay.
opposite side getting
I think that's
adventurous and getting
Mufokeng.
into the final third.
Okay, seems like the ball is out. Oh, who's that? I don't know this guy.
And that'll signal the cooling break for the first half. As evidence, Mahopa was offside. And right now, South Africa, to a lot of people's surprise at the moment, looks like the better side. They've created a couple of very good chances. The fans loving the action here in the opening 22 minutes. We'll be back in a moment.
Seems like we're going on break, so I think I'm gonna go grab some cough syrup because here.
I can. You can't spell American with.
But nice one from South Africa. It's really looking good. I don't wanna lie. It's looking hopeful. Seems we're gonna be on a break now. I think I'm behind on this stream, so I'll just refresh that one. Let's go Mzansi. Yeah, but it seems like the boys they are performing, man. They're performing much better. I don't wanna lie. Internet is just letting me down. Isawa. Where is seems I have Isawa. Where is this photo? Maybe let's downgrade the stream to 720. Maybe it will be faster. I don't know. It's much better. What's happening here? Mzansi, let's go. Let's go, Mzansi. Kaka. Let's go, Mzansi. Seems like we're getting back in the game. I need to go get some cough syrup. Yay, yay, yay.
First touch from Kim Min-jae of Bayern Munich. And now Lee Kang-in. Delicious looking ball, but just over the head of his intended target. It's Lee Han-bom of Michelin.
I'm having a strawberry.
The Danish First Division. Finally, Sotole back out onto the scene. He was responsible for not only a red card, but giving away the opening goal of the tournament. The second goal of the tournament. Beg your pardon. He said that
The fans are really supportive. I'm reading tweets saying, Go Bafana. Hugo Bruce.
Missed the game against Czechia. You know that in these types of competitions on the world's biggest stage, every mistake and every goal is magnified and it's intensified. He committed a capital offense, yes, but now needs to put on a good performance to potentially make history for his club and put all of his original sins to bed. I can promise you that Sotole playing this match, he's just going to get it.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Did they score? What happened? 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 Guys, what happened? Guys, what happened? I think they scored. I think they scored.
But someone who's competent in possession, can organize the biggest.
Oh no, they didn't score. They didn't score.
The red card,
Hey.
that's compiled on after the mistake, but just keep your temperament and make sure that you're on the pitch, whether it's for 90 minutes, whatever that.
Hey,
whatever that
I was
timeline
scared
looks
there.
like, so you can-
Because I'm watching like multiple screens. I got like multiple screens. I'm like, wait, what did I miss?
Matches. Our coverage begins at 9 Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Fox.
Crazy.
Pochettino and the boys returning.
Let's go,
to Los Angeles,
Mzanzi.
trying to go perfect, trying to go 9 points out of 9, and keep that momentum rolling into the round of 32.
Hey, my feed is not feeding me.
Looking mighty dangerous, lays it off. Good opportunity here, saved off the line. And
Oh, that's what happened. You. It was like two. Yes, sis. Hey, that could have been a nice finisher. Look at that.
Right now. Now, I think Mahopa ends up being offside anyway. Look at number 17. Oh, he might have just been on.
Yes,
He might
sis.
have just been in
You.
offside position anyway. To your point, finish the play.
Yeah, I know,
Give the
but yes,
referee
sis. Yeah, no, wow.
a
Wow.
decision
wow,
to make.
wow, wow.
But that driving run from South Africa, the way they just skipped by a couple defenders, once again, it comes from sloppiness. A sloppy, careless giveaway from South Korea. But South Africa, you got to punish them.
Yeah, South Africa has to punish them.
South Korea on the other end. This has just been an awesome pace to this game in the first half hour.
Very much awesome.
And that must be really good if you're Kim on South Korea, especially coming off of that disastrous mistake that led to the only goal of their loss against Mexico
Yes, yes.
to make a huge double save.
Let me
like
just
that.
refresh this feed. In case, hey, I don't want to lose out here. Let's go, Mzanzi. Let's go, Mzanzi.
I say timidness or
What's happening? Ish.
what an
feed is not
opportunity to
so
score
good.
a massive goal. Doesn't take it. That's two big chances now. South Africa, have had to break the deadlock here in the first half.
Tanit and Bot of Orlando Pirates, who delivered that initial strike on goal. That
Tweets
forced
are going
Kim
insane.
Parried save.
Why are we watching Bros and Martin? Hey, hey.
Still remains 0-0 between Czechia and Mexico.
Good game. Dude, we want to see this match, not him. Watch it on SABC, guys. Come on. Stop playing.
Got an injury for South Africa.
Cameraman, please help.
Tella
bro.
of Argentina, obviously well within his right to stop the play.
One of our players is down. Nah, they're trying to injure our striker here. Hey, they can see this guy's a tank, bro. Look at this. Nah, bro, this guy should get a yellow card. Get out of here, man. I'm saying. He legit headed him instead of hitting the ball, bro.
No malice in the challenge. Two players players just competing for the header.
Nah, what do you mean no malice in the challenge? Come on, stop.
Attack on the head. I don't understand it.
Nice.
Another cheap giveaway from South Korea. It's about the 6th and a half already. Tons of space for Apollos. Oswin Apollos, great little ball, wants it back, but sharp defending and retreating for their defensive responsibilities is South Korea. It's going to be a foul against Mbappe.
But did you see the recovery from South Africa? I mean, that desire to get numbers behind the ball, yes, Mbappe maybe is a little too
People are busy making noise here. Come on.
Challenge, to be honest with you.
Let's go, Mzansi. We are 33 minutes into the game.
So many careless little
What's
flicks,
happening?
blind touches.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Was the last one that was guilty of just conceding possession. No pressure on him, no real reason to have to just try to play that blind flick. It's a good little spot to pick up, though. Wong Hee-chan trying the shot from distance. Never really troubling the goalkeeper. That's kind of been the story for South Korea. After an opening spell where they had a couple little forays forward into wide channels, getting service in the box, they haven't looked really threatening. They haven't done a good job of
Come on, Bafana.
getting.
Let's go, let's go, let's
go.
go.
The game whatsoever. He's the one that's come in as a number 9 to replace Son. He's been really starved of chances and involvement.
Let's go, Mzansi. Let's go, Mzansi.
It's clear that there's one team who's desperate for a win here tonight. And
Yo,
as much
guys,
as
everybody's
the head
like,
coach for
these
South
comments
Korea,
are pop.
had said that
These
they
comments are so
unconditionally
pop,
wanted to win the
guys.
game. What we've seen so far through the first
People are not
35
watching the
minutes
game.
looks
Watch the
completely
game and
It
comment.
looks like a very safe approach from
Like,
South
how
Korea.
hard is it, guys?
And
Watch the game and
fear of that, I
comment.
was talking to a buddy of
Not
mine, South Korean,
hey,
and
show us the
I
game.
literally said that to him. I said, as soon as you start playing for a draw,
Guys,
that's when you'll
stop
lose the
this.
game.
Just watch the game and comment.
Oswin Apollos.
To anybody watching the stream
Okay,
with
getting
me, shout
forward.
out to you.
Moseka coming inside.
Hey, lost the ball, Bafanas. Come on.
Important moment here
Get
for
that
South
ball
Africa
kick.
to stop the play.
Ah,
South Korea
come
were
on.
Attempting to go with numbers.
Let's go, Mzansi. Let's go, Mzansi.
I love this, by the way. This referee cam has been one of the greatest introductions to the game. Just helps give you perspective of how fast the game is moving, the pace of these players, and also maybe earn a little bit more respect for these referees and decisions that they have to make, and
Also the fitness level that they have to keep up with as well.
facts.
And these pieces.
So Young-woo.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Entering tonight, South Africa had 6 total shots on goal in their first 2 matches of the tournament. They already have 3 of them tonight in the first half.
Let's go,
It's been by
Mzansi.
far their best performance.
Love the content from PSL clubs. What's happening on
Booker
the
was lining up,
tweets?
potentially asking for it. And South Korea, as they like to do, playing
It's 2 a.m. and you
extremely
ask
high line.
people
We've
to
seen
wake
South
up for
Africa
Bafana.
exploit that a number of times already.
What's happening?
Look at the expected goal numbers there.
This page is pop.
And although the final
Let's
third
just keep it
entry is
simple.
more in favor of South Korea, you can see that it's South Africa who've done better to
Guys,
create
we are half time.
than
We
they
don't
do
have a
get the ball
goal.
in the final third.
Come on, there's a problem here. Almost half time and we don't have a goal. Come on,
By the way,
Bafana.
the
Come on, let's
replacement
fight.
for Sung Hyung-min tonight, Oh Hyun-ju, only with 6 touches so far. And that's going to be a huge
Let's
talking
go,
point. If South Korea, for
Mzansi.
whatever reason, are to lose this game and
Let's
potentially
go, Mzansi.
bow out of the tournament. It's all going to be about the choice that Hong Mung-bo made, leaving Son on the bench, and
Let's
then what the
go,
replacement did. And
Mzansi.
again, you and I were talking about this before the game as to whether or not it was going to be a change in system. It looks like the same system, just a straight-up replacement, and O coming on for Son.
And so maybe it begs the question of, is it really the personnel or is it more so the system that's not working? Because at the moment,
I have
it's
to
so
go,
funny that you
like,
brought that stat up. I was
blow
literally
my
just
nose
looking
during
at the same thing.
halftime.
And he has the least amount of touches of anyone on the
Alright,
pitch.
come on.
So,
I
yes, you
need a
can
goal.
try and say he's got to
Need a
find a way to
goal
get
to
more
stay
involved in the
alive.
game.
I mean, missed
But he
like
needs
2
more
shots.
supply as well.
There's a man who can do it in Lee Tae-sung.
Hey, guys, come on. Yeah, get that thing out of here. Nah, I don't know what the McConnell kick. Get out of here. Go back.
I was so unsure there. I'm like, did that take a deflection? Did it not?
Is that a throw in or what's happening?
By the way, it's only fitting that you and I are on the same wavelength right now. Same suit, same mind.
We'll tell the audience the truth. You saw my suit.
Wasn't even
you gotta look good. You gotta look good.
Never would I ever.
Push it forward, Bafana. Push it forward.
You got good taste.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
great ball, and even
Yes.
first touch.
Yes.
South Africa in again.
Ah!
This is over the bar.
Come on! Maseko!
Time again, it
What are you
looks like
doing,
the
bro?
ball
Come
is
on!
the breakthrough. And once again, it's Maseko who cannot find the finishing touch.
Oh, I mean, just look at that first touch, though. The anticipation from Maseko.
That would have been a clean one, my boy. A clean one. Hey, Mama Joy is there, guys. Look at Mama Joy. Look at Mama Joy. Mama Joy in the place to be.
See their heads are up. They're looking for those runs in behind. They're looking for some gaps to exploit.
Zanzi, let's go. Zanzi, let's go. Come on, boys. 39 minutes into the game. What's going on?
James Corden and the After Hours crew will be on Fox tonight for another nightly wrap of today's World Cup action with special guests
Zanzi, let's
Rebecca
go.
Lowe and Dutch defender Virgil van Dijk on Fox at midnight local. A combination that you didn't know that you needed. But you're certainly going to
Just
want
had some coughs.
I know you're saying up. You got Rebecca Lowe and you got a Liverpool player.
I can't even focus on the tweets because I just don't want to miss anything.
Making the play obvious, forcing him central, and now one of the center mids can come over and double down to condense the space. As much as we're talking about South Africa playing in transition and getting
well, no, that must be a red one. Yeah, that must be a red one. Oh, yellow. How come this team is not getting a yellow card, bro? There was a definite like an attack on our team.
And not allowing any passes into the number 9 that we were just talking about.
Who's awake in the middle of the night to support Bafana against South Korea? We are here. We are on stream. Come check out the stream, boy.
Possession heavily in favor of South Korea, but South Africa
Let me
will be
post
happy
my
with that
link
to play
there.
against the ball and try to exploit that high line, and that's a late challenge from South Korea.
South Koreans are panicking.
This has been the story for them in the
But
first
they're
half.
playing
I still
cock,
imagine
though.
this is gonna be the point of
What's
contention
this?
for Hong Dong-go.
No, man, we need
Halftime
to give
just
South
how
Korea a
lazy, how
yellow
sloppy
ticket
it has been along
or
the
something
backline,
because they're
possession
playing
for
very
South
trash.
Korea.
Look at this. Look at this attack. Oh, what fun. Nah, get this guy out of here, man. Get out of here, man. I'm saying. Nah, bro. Nah. They are panicking because they can see we're actually playing today, bro. Yeah, give us that. We're going to score now. Stop playing with us.
This has become a trap game for South Korea.
But why? It shouldn't be.
In fact, they should have given us a penalty. About bloody. About blood.
How do you approach a game of this magnitude where you know the stakes are so clearly laid out for you? You approach it like go out there and win. Now, if you end up playing against a team that has the same kind of courage and approach that South Africa has, and you have to settle for a draw, great, you have the result you need. But you don't come out this complacent.
Come on, Bafana. Keep it there.
Lawful Kang looking for the curler.
You gave away the ball,
right
bro.
Now, South Korea is searching for some leadership. Searching for someone, especially in the center of the park, to take more control.
Even Hugo Bruce is like, what are you doing? Which one is this one? Come on, boys. Keep up the pace.
The man I just mentioned before, Sung Ho, the two of them playing in midfield, they've got to get their partnership a little bit more in sync and start to dictate the flow and the tempo of this game from a central position.
And how long until we see him?
Yeah.
Zanzi, let's go.
Arguably the greatest Asian player of all time left on the bench for the most important game of the World Cup so far for South Korea. What a decision that is, by the way.
Zanzi, let's go.
It has not paid off. Another sloppy giveaway.
Zanzi, let's go. Zanzi, let's
so far in the middle of the park. Just 21 years of age.
Zanzi, let's go.
Moseka cutting in on that left foot, shouts for a handball. Looked like the defender had his hand tucked away. And is there space to play for South Korea? These have been really good moments for South Africa in transition defensively.
I mean, look at the recovery, though. Look at that.
Excellent work.
Zanzi, let's go.
It's day and night. If you were to swap the two jerseys, I think this is what most people expected from South Korea. This aggressive approach, this intensity.
We on.
But no, it's South Africa who seem and recognize
Zanzi, let's go.
their level of intensity, their attention to detail, the way that they're tracking back. You're getting all 10 field players committed
Zanzi,
to
let's
what their
go.
ultimate goal is, which is to find that opening goal and break the deadlock. And if you're a historical buff, that first goal is so important for South Africa. In World Cups, they've never lost a match when they scored first. 2 wins, 2 draws. Conversely, when conceding first, they've never won a game as well.
Any comments in the thing? Was hand. In the thing alone, no comments. I'm just,
Pragmatic
who
here
else
from
is
South
watching?
Africa, one of the longest spells
That
of
is
possession
chill,
we've
I'm
seen
chill.
in the first half
I'm
thus
just
far.
trusting.
Mokazi loves to pick out that big diagonal ball.
Come on, Bafana. Hey, no one there is to no one was there to collect the ball.
But the offside flag is up.
Now, I know it's offside,
Suck.
but you got to love the counter movements there. Look at the bottom of your screen. Now, that space is open to attack because
That's close, man.
it is.
Look
close,
at that, look
but
at that, look at
space is
that.
open to attack because Apollos has dropped deep, and that's
He
strong
gives the
defender.
ball away,
And
but
now
no one is there
fullback
to
Modiba
collect the
can get
ball. No one
forward.
is quick enough. He trapped it, got it, passed it. To who?
And for whatever reason that finds the back of the net, that is 100% going to be onside. And coming up, the Visa halftime show on FS1. Rob Stone, Thiago Alcantara, Clint Dempsey in the studio.
Deuce.
Immense level of talent.
Tell you what, that's quite a studio.
No goal yet.
Rob Stone gives
1
it
minute
up.
before halftime.
I don't know how I feel about that.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Persistent infringement.
Zanzi, let's go.
Hand up. Hand up.
Just don't get the second.
Zanzi, let's
Can't afford to
go.
lose you for the next game.
Zanzi, let's go. Zanzi, let's go.
By the way, I'd love to hear Thiago Alcantara's thoughts on what's been going on in the middle of the field for South Korea, because that's a guy who
Zanzi,
rarely has
let's
ever lost the
go.
ball in clean possession. It feels like South Korea are making a
Zanzi,
habit out
let's
of it.
go. Zanzi, let's go.
Security on the ball as well as his vision.
I feel like most teams could. As the fourth official indicates 4 minutes of stoppage time at the minimum at the end of this first half.
Oh, okay.
The first half that surprisingly
Giving us
has
4
been
extra minutes.
all Bafana. There was a great chance in the opening 60 seconds.
Maybe
from
we
South
can
Korea.
get a goal.
Saved
Come
off
on.
the line
Don't give
by
them
Modiba.
this
But
chance,
since then,
boys.
it has been
Keep
South
up the
Africa
pace.
mustering up
Come
the
on.
majority of the clear-cut chances
Come on,
as
keep up the
Mbokazi will
pace.
See this out of play.
I gotta say, I'm disappointed with both teams. Sounds crazy, right? Let me explain why. I'm
Commentators
South Africa that they
disappointed
haven't
with both
punished
teams.
South Korea. They've been the better team. They've created the better chances.
They haven't punished
They've
South
been the more
Korea.
inspiring set of players, taking the ball in tight situations, playing some
Yeah,
really slick
facts.
passes,
He's
and
cooking.
creating the better chances. And then I've been disappointed with South Korea for the obvious. They've just looked lethargic. They look
South
like, they look
Korea
like
is
a
the
team
weaker team
playing
here
on
today.
match day 3
But South
with nothing
Africa
at
is
stake.
not scoring.
Like
Mzansi is
their
not
fate has already
scoring.
been sealed one way or the other.
We've
Maybe
got
more so
we've
the
got
other way,
shots,
already
but there's
exiting the tournament.
potential,
Not a
but
team that still can win
nothing
second
in the
place
net.
this group. Not a team that with just a point. more
we
so
need
a
a goal,
win
boys. Come on.
would see
We
them
need
through
a
to the next
W.
round.
Boys, we need a goal.
So the disappointment is for 2 very different reasons.
By the way, how calm and collected is this kid on the ball? Chicago Fire's Mbokazi, who, by the way, voted to be an MLS All-Star this year. The most voted player in Major League Soccer, period.
He's a baller.
Surpassing Lionel Messi. It just goes to show how much love South Africa has for
Zanzi,
the
let's
young
go.
superstar.
And it's warranted, though. Mbokazi, I mean, just 20 years old, but plays as if he's been playing senior team football, first team football for a decade. Just the composure in certain moments, wins his 1v1
We're 3
duels.
minutes
Oh,
away
and by the way, he also
from
leads the team
halftime.
with shots. He's an ambitious young man and will try a shot from distance when the opportunity presents itself.
Zanzi, let's go.
Greg Berhalter is going to be trying to hold on to him for as long as possible.
Zanzi, let's go.
How about that for a global collaboration? Neither team has scored. Both sides enjoying their company. Mbokazi winning the initial header and then thumping it in the direction of Evidence Mahopa.
Unless maybe we can have The thing is side by side, can I? I wonder if I can have comments.
Oh, he was in.
And thing is side by side.
That opportunity was yesterday, and South Korea trying to take advantage as South Africa a little bit stretched at the moment.
Hey! Hey, don't give that ball away, Wena.
Challenge.
That's excellent work.
Ibamba.
31-year-old Relisa Mudau. Hope up for the header. Mofokeng brings it down. Quick feed to Relisa Palas. Mofokeng. Snapped away by Lee. And it's South Africa taking over. Moseka. Not his first defender,
Come on,
rather easily.
come on, come on, come on, come on,
Last
come
touch
on.
coming off of South Korea, and to
So he gave himself a
finish
corner
up this
kick,
half, it's going to be a
Maseko.
South African corner, and it's fitting.
He's been really good this first half. Maseko on that right-hand side. Very left-footed.
1 minute
Oh, he wants
before
to shift it
halftime.
back to his left-footed cut inside, looking for
We've got a
either
corner.
combination or a shot, but he's caused headaches and a
Maybe
lot
we
of problems
can
on that
seal it
right-hand
just
side
before
throughout this first half.
the referee blows the whistle. Love the content from the PSL clubs.
In swinger from Moseka.
We lost that one. It's going. That was a pop kick.
And
Kicked
that's
it
going to do
out.
it for the first half. And a fascinating one at that.
That's
South
that,
Africa
halftime.
all over South Korea at the end of the first 45
But so
minutes.
far, ball possession, I think we're doing
Plenty of
well
chances
in
for
that
South Africa to
sense.
take the lead. Moseka had not one but two opportunities. Mahoma
But
had a great one as well, but no score here in Monterrey in a must-win game.
nothing, no evidence of this game actually looking like it's going to be won. So yeah, I guess it is what it is in that sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna go blow my nose. Yeah. Mzansi, let's go. Mzansi, let's go. Mzansi, let's go. What are the tweets saying? Champions are back home. Wake up. We are up, fellow champions. Is this game behind or what's happening? I thought it's halftime. Why am I hearing the things that I'm hearing? Mukena is needed. Let's see. Get up, fella. We are up and streaming. Mzansi, let's go. Have the fans. Look at the fans, everybody's there. Still going through the tweets. See what people are saying. The fans are really supportive, though, I don't wanna lie. These ones, they are jollying here. This guy wants to put his arm on the shorty, like, yeah, shorty, you know. I want the people back home to see me. That's how we do. South Africans watching Bafana at 3 a.m. during a hydration winter break. Alright, let's move on over to the tweets. We are live and streaming. Reply. Whole house is up. Chima music. who's up to watch Bafana Bafana. DJ Fresh says whole house is up. Kanya Tembani, we are up. One country on duty. A lot of support from the fans online is what we are seeing. It's always the comments. Have the comments. Mfana, this comment says, Mfo, gaban lower matret. Even the cameraman, hi. Let's see. Guys, this ABC is broadcasting the game. I'm also pushing in my comments there. Guys, there is another live somewhere. Like, I feel like you can like leave a comment, but still people are not gonna like really listen. They just wanna leave whatever comments they believe need to be put there. I have no idea. Let's refresh my page here. They don't have the right to show the game. Watch it on SABC. Yes, thank you. Tell them. Hi, these comments are up. Anyway, what's happening on... Guys, can't we get other people in the shot? Who are these guys? Why are they special? They get so much camera time. Cameraman, wake up, my guy. What's happening with you here? Yes, thank you, cameraman. It's as if he was listening to me like, yo,
they've
let's
already
get
won the
other
group
people in
with
there.
2 games. They kind of take some risks.
I need to like check out some of the comments. Who's awake in the middle of the night? We are awake. Half time, we're still at 0-0. I just feel like we just need to score, guys. Once we can score, we'll be doing something. Good showing by Bafana Bafana in this first half against Korea. Republic as it ends goalless at the break in Montreal. I think we're gonna just follow this. We can get maybe a lot of follow. Copy link. Oh, can we do split view? I'm also all over the place. I'm trying to do something here. It's not doing. I hope I don't get flagged for this music that's being played in the background. You see now. Let's just go. Blow our noses. Oh, green screen and shake. Let's check out some of the comments from the game. Where's the audio? We have no sound. What's happening? I don't know if it's my feed or it's their feed, but it's really not so great. But I know it can't be my feed because I'm just like, yo. Next World Cup we're gonna be there. The Koreans are quick. Let's read some of the comments. Let's see Twitter. Let's open another Twitter. We're gonna keep one page open for Bafana Bafana specifically. Why aren't they live streaming? Like, where's their social media team? They should be live streaming this thing. Where is speed, guys? I show speed. What game is I show speed actually? It's not live. Yo, the comments here are insane, Mus. Let's go. Good show by Bafana Bafana in this first half against Korea Republic, and it ends well. Ends goalless at the break. Comments are saying, come on, put players that can convert those chances. We'll regret when Korea punishes us for the missed chances. It's very true, guys. We will. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. I want to see if I can get like, yeah man, there should be a way I could like get both 2 pages in one, can't I? I can like side by side. Can't I side by side it? Oh no, I can't, because if one page social media, unless I duplicate, then I'll copy, I'm trying different things on stream, guys. You'll forgive me. Let's say paste. So I got 2 social medias. Let's see. If I do this, what happens? Or is it a... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I actually can. I just have to... Oh yeah, we can do side by side. Why didn't I do this from the beginning? Let's edit this bad boy. Crop. We're almost away from the halftime. Yes, man. Bloody hell. Why didn't I do this before? I know, like, side by side columns. That's what I'm talking about. Crop. Left. Seems we are back in the game. Hugo Bros.
The round of 32, a draw will do, and that will mean that they're the second place finisher in Group A, and that means that they would meet up with Jesse Marsh and Canada in LA for the round of 32. South Africa, if they get a win, and Czechia either draw or lose to Mexico, which is currently happening at the moment, with that game also tied at 0-0. So, with that in mind, a triple substitution for Hung Nung Bo, and I guess it's safe to say that the experiment of leaving Son on the bench, Mo, was a failure.
It didn't pay off whatsoever. And I respect the decision, though, to make the change. It would have been easy for the manager
really
to persist with the lineup
myself here,
and hope and give some more minutes in the second half. But I like this approach. I like this attitude. It shows a clear reflection of what he's been saying, which is they want to win this game.
And so the second half officially underway. No score between South Korea and South Africa. Final day of Group A play in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Mexico have already advanced. They've already won the group. 0-0 with Czechia starting the second half as well as part of this simultaneous play. And everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. And we heard a large contingency of the South Korean supporters booing their team at the end of the first half in what was a pretty abysmal performance. They probably should have scored. You could say the same for South Africa, particularly for 3 or 4 clear-cut chances. But it's a new half and a new story for South Korea, particularly with the changes that they made.
Can we crop the bottom?
Well, for South Africa, Moseka was a part of almost every opportunity that they generated. The clever winger on the right-hand side who loves to pin it on his left foot.
Let's crop the bottom.
Well, one of the players that has come off for South Korea is through the middle of that midfield. That was number 8, Sung Ho. He had a really tough first half. Very sloppy in possession, a lot of careless giveaways, just had no real positive impact in the heart of that midfield. So Kim Jin-kyu, he comes in to partner Hwang Yin-bum in the dual number 6 role, where so much responsibility lies on their shoulders to maintain tempo, to keep possession at times, but also to be daring with their passes, playing forward passes. Those are the kind of players that you need to find the feet of Son and get him in positions where he can show his quality in the final third.
And you would have to imagine that Hugo Bruce was happy with the performance, probably would like a goal, but was knowing that these changes were coming at the bare minimum. Some change in philosophy for South Korea in what's going to be a much more difficult second half.
But you would also say, for the manager, for South Africa, you'd be encouraging more of the same. Finding moments where they're calculated with their press, just like that. And then just being confident in possession, continue to find ways to use your whip. I thought both wingers in the first half, Moseka and Apollos, were excellent. Finding space, taking on their defenders. This is better from South Korea.
Apollos keeps it in play. There's a lot of work to do. followed up by two different South Korean attackers who are staying forward for the repress and trying to win the ball back, and they do it through Lee Kang-in. We have not had a shot on goal since the second minute. Trying to change all of that at the edge of the penalty area, but broken up. That was Mofokeng, the number 10, who got all the way back, and then that's a giveaway from South Africa. And they've started out this second half sloppy, and then some. Here's Son, thought about it. This is now wide for the substitute, Jans Kastrop.
Don't you do that.
And the halftime intermission as well as the left wing back, or Hong Dong-bo.
It's crazy how this fan base comes to life. As soon as Son gets the ball, there's a certain level of expectation with every touch that he has.
Guys, where's my feed?
His concern is very much that. 56 goals and 147 international appearances. He has not scored in this World Cup just yet. And 2 goals in a friendly in the lead up to this competition against Trinidad and Tobago. See the last touch is off of. It is South Africa, so a corner for South Korea. And already a much better start just in terms of the presence and the cleanliness of the boys wearing red tonight.
If Korea,
I'm not so sure that was a corner, but this is where you see.
Guys, nobody's telling me that.
South Korea were positive.
And right on cue, the corner has been reversed, and it'll be a goal kick, and that's part of one of the new rule changes at this World Cup this summer.
And you'll see it's good defending from Mbokasi. His fullback gets beat. There's a ball that's played in behind him. He's aware. He's sharp to step out and put pressure. You see that he gets an initial touch, but off of the South Korean attacker. The referee gets a decision right after a little bit of help.
Very young front line for South Africa has given South Korea all sorts of fits tonight. Mahopa, 25, Mofokeng, 21 years of age, Apollos, 24, Maseko, 22 years of age. This is a very inexperienced side as well as far as major competitions are concerned, at least at the World Cup level. Mahopa, strong header forward. Maseko wants to get on that left foot. It's Maseko and
Maseko! Stop throwing away that ball, man.
And it's another
nice
for Bafana.
And this time it's not even about getting it on his left foot. It's just a decision making.
Strike from distance that goes wide.
Yeah, but this, and I want you to watch this again because this is just really good hold up, number 9 play from Mahopa to do well to get the body positioning out, and then he wins the header. Now there's options. Now when he gets it back on his left foot, Masoka, either play that ball, just put it in the pathway for your teammate to hit it first time.
It's just throwing away the ball. These guys are just throwing away.
There's been too many occasions you see the reaction from the South African manager. Too many opportunities that they just haven't taken.
Well, keep in mind that Maseko has also had a year that's been marred by injuries. He missed out on AFCON and their performance in that competition in December. On loan with AEL, Limassol, and Cyprus from his parent club. And he just has not gotten a ton of playing time, but he's a player that's garnering some interest from some relatively big European clubs. He's got all the tools to be a great player, but he seems to be one of those guys who just is missing the final product.
And you can see it. You can see it for the 22-year-old. Maseko's really bright. He's really lively. I love how he comes to life when there's moments he recognizes the moments when to come to life. When his team wins possession or he sees his number 9 dropping in, he's making runs off the ball, but now it's just he's got to be a little bit sharper with his final decision.
Well, several players in this starting 11 for South Africa who does not play in the South African Premiership. Everybody else is part of either the Orlando Pirates or the Mamelodi Sundowns, who basically have a duopoly, if you will, on the talent in that part of the world.
By the way, I was so annoyed with with Maseko not taking the chance. I didn't show any love to Mofokeng.
Dangerous ball towards the back stick, but out of the reach of Jans Kastrop, the substitute.
But the way that Mofokeng plays that ball in stride, one touch into the pathway there, Maseko was excellent as well.
Again, we do have the Czechia and Mexico score for you live at the bottom of our scorebug. The top left-hand corner of your screen, there's a look at the live standings in Group A. Mexico, 7 points. Korea would be able to move on. South Korea, I beg your pardon, with a draw here tonight, but they're teetering on potentially losing this game. And then they would put themselves into jeopardy of possibly not even qualifying for the knockout round altogether, which would be unthinkable after what was such a memorable night in their opening game in Vancouver against Czechia, coming from behind in the second half, scoring 2 unanswered goals, and winning that game against who most would have thought would have been their toughest opponent outside of Mexico in this group. Playing around with it for too long, and Kim just thumps it towards the sideline, and they're able to keep it in play. Seems like working out nicely for South Korea, but slips. Satole keeps it alive. Here's that man Maseko again. So shifty on the ball, makes a couple defenders miss, and that's a really good sliding challenge right at the last to break up the play. And then Apollos is going to get whistled for the foul.
Lee Han Byung, the number 2. The center back on that right-hand side, he does so well. As you see the danger man, Maseko, once again, getting it on his favorite left foot, and I like it. When he comes central, now the whole game opens up for him. He has more angles, more passes to see, and this time he gets the right decision. Just, it's a well-executed challenge from the defender.
Onion Bong. Son. Back to Son. Kim lays it off. Lee. Good news from the Mexico game. Mexico have scored a goal and taken lead against Czechia. And that's what you hear the roar in the crowd from. There's a lot of El Tri fans who are scattered throughout Estadio Monterrey here tonight. And their side is on the verge of potentially going perfect in the group. And meanwhile, if you're South Africa, if you win this game here tonight, you have automatically clinched your spot in the round of 32 as the runner-up in this group. Kastrop, Son. That's Mahopa, your number 9, coming all the way back for his defensive duties. And it's cleared away by Williams.
You see how many bodies were there? First of all, just taking in the sounds of the way these Mexican fans have dominated this stadium. I thought it was all South Koreans in the stands, but...
And now they're showing it on the big screen here at Estadio Monterrey. Officially official.
And I'm just panning and looking around the stadium, and the South Koreans are joining them. They're joining them in this celebration as well.
Well, they'll celebrate any goal at this point in time. Now here's Kastrop. He's been involved a lot since he's come on at halftime. Flips it in, and initially, just thumped away by Mbokazi. He is no nonsense in those types of moments.
But you, on the last couple of occasions, better approach play from South Korea, but you'll just see how condensed South Africa makes the game. They get all their players more narrow, condensing the space centrally, and now taking in some of the scenes from these Mexican fans in attendance. From South Korea's standpoint, that's where you got to use your whip. You have wingbacks, get them higher up the pitch, and now you can draw a defender out into a wide area.
Now Son driving forward with real purpose. Lays it off for Kastrop. Nobody there at the back stick.
You know what? That's not a bad ball. It's not a bad ball, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. When you have a player driving out a back line, now you can find that channel. Now you have a fullback that's really tucked in. The timing of the ball is good, but this is where you need your number 9 to gamble. You saw there, Kyung-Yu, he was trailing, waiting for the cutback ball. No, you go and run across around the 6-yard box, and now that encourages whether it's your winger on the far side or one of your midfielders to make that run to be the trailing run. But you need your number 9 to gamble and put himself into dangerous areas.
James Gordon and the After Hours crew will be on Fox tonight for another nightly wrap of today's World Cup action with special guests, our very own Rebecca Lowe and one of the greatest Premier League defenders in history, Virgil van Dijk. It's on Fox at midnight local.
I knew you were going to give him a glaring introduction.
I'm just reading the script, man. That's all I'm doing. Son might be in, brings it down.
Hey! Hey, take that back, Wena! Hey!
His momentum carrying him
Don't throw that ball away.
Uncharacteristic first touch from Son. Though a difficult ball to take in stride.
A little bit of MLS on MLS defending there. And Bokazi playing a role to slow down Son. Oh,
in these moments, South Africa have been so good. Mahopa trying to turn the corner and deliver. Now cuts it back. Was he fouled? The referee says no, both of them did. The assistant referee was about 3 yards away from the play and the head referee. And now it'll come out the other way in a free kick for South Korea.
The game's starting to open up. Now there's space to really play in transition as both teams are gambling a little bit more. The game's starting to get stretched. Now it's about who can keep their nerve as they get into the final third. Those little small touches of quality are what's going to make the difference in this match. And once again, the scoreline of Mexico 1-0. And actually, we're getting a glimpse of the goal on the big screen.
Just an unbelievable footballing city, footballing country for that matter, but particularly here in Monterrey. They're split in two, the support for Tigres and Monterrey, aka Rayados, two of the biggest clubs in Mexico. They spend the most amount of money, and right here at Estadio Monterrey, that's where Rayados play their football, and they absolutely love it here. Here comes Bafana. Apalis. Really didn't have numbers. Probably would have been better off circling back around.
Well, the glimpse of, we had the video of Mateo Chavez scoring the goal for Mexico, and that's what prompted this uproar of celebration and a Mexico chant in this stadium as we're waiting for that first goal, that opening goal in this match between South Africa and South Korea.
And again, that game doesn't competitively mean anything for Mexico. They already had the group wrapped up when they beat South Korea by a score of 1-0, thanks to that goal from Luis Romo. But here comes South Korea looking to take the lead in the second half. Ball comes in. Oh, got a touch, and Williams scrambles to make the save.
You heard Clint talking about the save from the South Korean goalkeeper in the first half being for the cameras. I'd say this one's probably the same. Very similar, but better approach play. Now South Korea is able to pick out some targets. Oh, it's always coming away from goal, so such a difficult task to get that on target.
Meanwhile, Maseko is an absolute nuisance for this South Korea back line. They really can't get anywhere close to him when he has the ball at his feet and is running at full speed. Here he is again. He's probing, waiting for his moment. Mofokeng. Sitole. And apparently, Julian Quiñones has scored the second goal for Mexico. El Tri have taken a 2-0 lead over Czechia. And cue the decibel levels. Mofokeng. Good sliding challenge. Jans Castro. Now Son takes over. South Korea trying to stretch their legs in transition. The first time ball was a hopeful one at best because there were 3 different South African defenders who had that covered. It will stay with South Korea. A little more than an hour played here at Estadio Monterrey. And there haven't been any goals to speak of, at least in this stadium. But a lot of the El Tri fans are happy to celebrate, happy to take in another game. And just soaking in every ounce of the World Cup, returning to their doorstep for the first time since 1986. As Apalis is going to come off and Moremi is going to come on. And once again, the score being shown.
I'm just trying something different here because it's not like they're scoring anyway. If they score, Hey! We got the goal! We got the goal! That's what I'm... Hey, Korea! Danko! We got the goal! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah, I almost missed that one. Woo! Nice one! That's what I'm talking about.
Well, Maseko has been the danger.
That's what we're talking about.
South Africa, and it's only fitting that he's the hero. He's the one that breaks the deadlock. But you got to give credit to the new man who's just come into the game. Moremi in transition, sees the space, attacks his defender, then has the poise to get the cutback. But this time, it's the technique. It's the calm and the composure by Maseko in the final third. A little bit of fortune as it's through the legs of the defender, but we had been begging for him to test the keeper. Keep your shot on target. Get your shot off.
And I missed.
This time he's
Hugo
rewarded for his
Bruce
goal in
there.
the final third. And Tefelo Maseko opens the scoring here for South Africa. What a moment.
And with Mexico taking a 2-0 lead and Czechia looking left for dead, now all the impetus is on South Korea because as it stands, they would roll the dice on being a third-place finisher with 3 points. And the live standings would show South Africa would be the runner-up in Group A.
You know, Tyler, we were just talking about how this game is starting to open up and how transition is going to play a key role in how this first goal would be scored. And
like this thing that I was trying to do, it just failed,
credit to the manager as well, Hugo Bruce. He gambled. He played, he made a change, and he decided to go with the big man up top. And Mahopa, so far in this game, has been instrumental. It's him who helps to start that transition moment. It might be the first touch for Moremi off the bench, who gets the assist on the goal. A couple key decisions that played a huge role.
I'm messing up my own stream, yeah, bro.
Castro.
Oh, yeah.
Like what, both fullbacks from South Africa have been excellent tonight. Golisa Madao and Andre Modiba have shut down their respective marks. And we're going to see a substitution for Hong And it looks like it's the captain, Kim Min-jae, who's come off, the Bayern Munich player and the heartbeat of this team, at least when Son isn't on the field. He comes off, he has a word or two with the technical staff, clearly frustrated. It's Park Jin-sol who comes on, the 30-year-old, plays for Ziyang FC in China, joined them this past winter transfer window. As Mahopa thought that he was fouled, referee says it's clean and we'll play on in South Korea rather.
Hey, don't give them that ball, boys.
Lee Kang in. Let's go a bit slower here. South Africa, 2 wins and 2 draws, have never lost when they score first at the World Cup.
Come on, boys. Keep up the pace. Keep up the pace.
World Cup in the opening game in South Africa against Mexico. From Shabalala, ended up drawing that game.
He's actually here. He's in attendance. We saw him down on the pitch earlier when we were doing our pregame hit.
Big switch over for Castro. He's been a busy boy since coming on. Showing the Julian Quinones goal that made it 2-0 for El Tri.
You gotta say the timing of the goal in this match was almost...
It was too good.
It was just perfect.
Too good, bro.
All the
now we can break their spirit nicely.
From seeing the Mexico scoreline change, just continued on as we got the opening goal in this game. And I gotta tell you, I know we've been stressing the
now we can
this,
break their spirit nicely, boys.
Maseko donning the number 12 shirt for South Africa. Probably should have a couple in this game based on the chances that he's had.
Yes, we can is the chant from the gaggle of
Yes, we can.
They certainly can. Like they're going to go perfect in the group stage.
I'll be back.
The story here, in this game here, is South Africa beating South Korea after what was a dismal start to this competition. And a side that everybody had written off after their initial 90 minutes against Mexico might just be on their way to their first ever knockout round in the World Cup.
Oh.
Delivery comes in. Oh, got to head to it, but it's in the wrong direction. Up the line by Moremi. Mahopa's been a handful on those aerial duels. Here's the goal scorer, Maseko.
Look at him.
How good is he? I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot of European clubs calling up.
Yellow card. Give that guy a yellow card. Get him out of here.
And there is the cooling break in the second half here in Monterrey.
Got a cooling break.
This is going to be an excellent finish to this game.
Nah, very nice. Amazing game.
Finally gets his
amazing
goal.
Game.
Sends the South African supporters into raptures, and they've got some work to do in the final 20-some-odd minutes.
Come on, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Comments. What are the people saying on the Twitters? It's really crazy right now. Bafana, we just got a goal. The comments are insane, I'm sure. What's going on the Twitter streets? Good first half. SA certainly playing better, but the Stroll converting. Let's see second half. That was the earliest comment. I want to see if there aren't any more comments that we can follow. Just say you answer. What are we wanting of some? Say. Let's go, Bafana. Let's go, Bafana. Goal from Tapelom again now. Very important goal for Bafana, which places South Africa second on the standings, Mexico on top of the group. Let's see what the comments are saying. That's from the official page from Bafana. Comments. I'm still very optimistic that these will still... come on, man. There's still time for South Korea to turn this match around on its head. Give us this day, oh God, of football. If there's a God of football now, guys. Hey, which one is this one now? I think I need to fix my green screen. It's a bit full. Mzansi, let's go. Mzansi, let's go. Mzansi, let's go. Mzansi, let's go. What matters to me, I got footage of that thing. Mzansi, let's go. Skomota dancing. We could be 3, but at least we got one ball. Yes, that's very true. Comments. Now put those defenders, all of them. Boys, you knew what you were doing. Sekela Matota. Here I was saying that. Here I was saying share. And yay, Uyazufunan, well done. Yes, very well done to the boys. Very well done to the boys. we are back in the game.
This isn't his first World Cup. The two in midfield in front of them have controlled that area incredibly well, condensing space, making passes predictable. And then the front four, what it looks like is the front four. Look at the way the shape is set up right
71
now.
minutes in the
They've
game.
been really organized and found their moments where they can go and press. And it gets tricky for South Korea now because as the game prolongs, they have to take more risks. They got to gamble a little bit more, and they can get struck in transition.
They're showing the game on YouTube. It's not me. So it is what it is.
South Africans look their best when South Korea have come and pressed them
Hope I
because
don't
of their
lose this
ability to find
footage.
evidence Mahopa and him just unlocking the whole thing. And that's how the goal started for Maseko.
Yeah, and Mahopa's been an animal. He's been a problem, just so clever in the way that he leads the line for South Africa, but then also how he uses his body. Sometimes you see bigger players and they're not as eloquent or as sharp or as thoughtful in the way that they approach the game. But he's been really clever with the angles he takes up, the way that he invites pressure with defenders, and then a couple little killer touches to bring his teammates.
They're like, Hugo, relax, Mama,
to
relax.
just keep things ticking along.
Reiners is getting set to come on for South Africa. 30-year-old from Cape Town who plays for Mamelodi Sundowns. A lot of folks will remember in the United States if they attended some of those Club World Cup games, the Sundowns were there and part of what was a nice little tune-up to the International World Cup. And boy, has it delivered and then some in 2026. Less than 20 minutes remaining. Again, as it stands, South Africa moving on to the round of 32 to take on Canada.
Comments are like, tell that referee to speed up time. Aibo. We are definitely qualifying for the next round. Yes, I believe we can, but we need to keep up this pace. We need to keep up this pace, boys. We need to keep up this pace and play. It's 4:30 a.m. Some of us are supposed to be getting ready for something, but you know, we haven't. We're still in the game, bro.
Here comes that substitution.
We are still in the game.
South Africa, it looks like South Korea are also going to make a substitution.
Trying to fix my cameras.
Coming on is Chokwe Song, 28-year-old who plays for.
Got a new guy coming in. Chengwe Hongwe Song. Don't know how to say his name. But Chongwe is in the game here. Get right here, man. I'm sorry. But hey, don't give this guy, he's got energy. Don't give him the chance. Hey! Who's this guy, bro? I think he's the weapon that he wants to be formed against us here. Chongwe-san. Hey.
First of all, we've prayed so much this South African attack, but so much attention and
fake armor defender. Man, too late.
The first two games they gave up 30 shots, 7 on target. This game, just 5 shots.
What are the comments saying? Let's go
ones that we're saying are on target. Remember,
I'm still very optimistic. Need new comments. What's happening, guys? What's happening?
Goal scorer, potentially one of the most famous goal scorers in South African history, will exit the field and leave it up to his comrades to try to seal the deal here in Monterrey. A long run for both players, and it looked like it traveled over the line before South Korea were able to get there. But no, the assistant referee is going to say it's a corner, at least for now. Third corner of the night for South Korea. Indeed, they were able to keep it in play. So Young Woo, who plays for
So Young Woo. Hey, this guy.
Let's see if South Africa can recreate.
It's dangerous. You can carve this one. Eh?
A few games ago, that first chance in the first half.
So Young Woo. Yeah, So Young Woo.
This is going to be a long 15 minutes for South African supporters. Delivery comes in. Mahopa and company.
Let's go, let's go. 50. Yay!
A little overzealous trying to win the ball back from Son.
There's still one. South Africa, Korea Republic 0. Let's keep it that way, boys. Come on. Let's keep it that way.
Son. Castro. Borussia Mönchengladbach in Germany. Kastrup once more. Lee Ki-hyuk floated in, and Mokazi has it lined up. He's a great leaper despite the fact he's probably only about 5'6" or 5'7".
Let's go, Mzansi. Da, 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 da.
These are going to be important moments for him to hold up play, and perhaps one too many touches. There was a run being buried by Moremi. Instead, it's South Korea taking over.
Yay! Yay! Hey, stop that boy. That boy is dangerous, that one. Hey. Which one is this one now? Hey, this boy is coming in. He's even encouraging his team to play harder here. Hey, Mamkapile. Give that guy a yellow card. Get him out of here, I'm saying.
Being shifty on the ball, but this is where you need your better players, your attacking-minded players, to not just be cute on the ball, but commit players, commit defenders.
Let's go, Mzansi.
That now has a domino effect for the defense to have to react. So
Let's go, Mzansi.
now there's a gap to exploit him behind.
Korea's worried, yeah. They're like, oh, what's going on?
This fan base donning the red shirts have been starved for a moment of real inspiration.
On the subject of the South African turnaround from obviously their first game against Mexico and what was a better performance, but still not great against Czechia. Their first two matches, they allowed 30 shots, 7 of them on target. Tonight, they've only allowed 5 shots, 2 of them on target.
And that's been part of the story of this game.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Yay!
Yay! No, bro, this guy must get a yellow. Get Chong-san a yellow ticket, man. Like, that was too much aggressive. Chico-san, Chico, guessing. No, you must, yeah, you must get a yellow for that one. Bloody what? Get out here, you know what I'm saying? This guy, they put him in the game. We're expecting him to come and save his team. Now he's cupping our team here. You don't save our team like that. Get out here, man. Free kick for us. Let's go. Let's give them a second one. See what quality is our first. Hey, Mo. Mom Kokotlo.
Hey, if you're too patient, man, someone's got to do it.
Yeah, absolutely right. Look at South Africa do it.
Come Kokotlo, Bafanas. Let's go, Mzansi. Let's go, Mzansi. Hey.
Been all that busy tonight.
Yeah, I know. Come on, boys.
Czechia game. The Memo Ochoa has come on as a late sub. Wow.
Woo.
In what is just a huge cherry on
Yeah,
top.
worried.
It's been a perfect group stage performance for Mexico.
Yeah, worried.
Man, that's the luxury of getting 2 wins in your first 2 games.
Locking up your group.
Locking up,
being able to have fun.
Exactly. And now they're on route to win all 3 games. By the way, another, I think, stat that they'll be trying to maintain as well is to have 3 clean sheets.
So Mofokeng is going to come off. Jaden Adams of Mamelodi Sundowns will come on.
Okay, Mofokeng is coming off. Good game by Mofokeng. We've got Adams coming in. Another young player.
Now the depth of Hugo Bruce's side is really going to be tested in the final.
You see, Hugo Bruce, you should have started like this. You see, if you had started with this type of lineup that you have here. Now we are playing, guys. Now we are playing.
Mofokeng,
just watching him play, he was excellent tonight.
He was an absolute baller in this side for South Africa. And
80 minutes in the game.
Decision-making, especially in the final third. Jaden Adams comes into this game and he has some big shoes to fill.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Against the ball defensively. This stat from our crew. Last 3 matches from South Korea against African nations, all resulting in either a draw or a loss. Williams will send it away. Hope has been so good in these spots. It's a towering header along the back line for South Korea. Castro.
Hey. Chung-san, get this man out of here, man.
Castro. Lee Canyon. Loves that little feint
Chum-san
where
is
he's going to act like
playing
he's going to strike it with his left foot and come back to his right, but South Africa
Yeah,
have learned over the past
yeah,
81 and a half minutes.
Get Chum-san out of here. Let's go, Mzansi.
Castro.
Hey, yay! Get that ball out of there. Now I'm saying.
Bumped away by Khaled Mbappe.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
The young player, just 26. Doesn't even have 20 caps yet for his nation.
Look at this.
Nah, that.
South Korea.
Nah. We
this is gonna be
see that
brought back.
man.
And it was a late whistle from our Argentine referee.
Arboneng. Come on.
This is
That wasn't an attack.
It's a slight challenge here from
No. He was in the way.
Catches the foot there of
Yeah, no. You can't foul us for that.
the defender from South Korea.
Castro with time and space delivers a cross that's well behind.
Ikabe, keep that thing out of there.
I'm gonna be very nitpicky here. In the first half, what did I say to you was the one criticism that I would have placed on this South Korean team early on in the first half is the weak-sided wing back. You gotta cheat at times. Once again,
Especially now, it was one thing when the game was.
Let's
0-0,
go,
but now they're losing
Mzansi.
and potentially get knocked out.
that's a good ball. That gets
Let's
across.
go,
They're a decent
Mzansi.
first man. They don't have anybody else trailing, and it's on that far side. Young Wu once again, who's way too far from the play to have an impact.
Let's go, Mzansi.
It feels stale. It feels unimaginative for South Korea. And they're in
South
real
Korea is
danger
playing very much cock.
here. Lee Kang-in's delivery is not nearly his best. Easy work for Mbokazi. He likes to gobble those up.
Let's go, Mzansi. I was like a second camera here, and then stream. For the next time, we're gonna have a TikTok stream.
Here's a look at the live standings once more. South Africa will advance as the runner-up in Group A to take on Canada, Jesse Marsh, and Alphonso Davies in Los Angeles in the round of 32. This is better here from South Korea, as well as the delivery.
South Korea is attacking now because their life is on the line. But we can't give them this goal, guys. Let it be a clean finish.
South Korea supporters.
Let's give them a clean. Let it be a clean finish. Let's not give them this goal, guys.
Trying to spur their side on. And what could be an early exit.
It's a desperate
for the
moment.
2026
Come
World
on.
Cup.
Come on, South Africa. Don't give this one away. Mzansi! Tiban 12 away. Tiban 12 away.
Got two strong fists.
Don't go!
Different bodies hit the ground.
That's one
Stumped
pump
away, and the
out.
referee was going to stop play for a moment, but it looks like Satoli is going to be able to continue.
I mean, that might be the biggest involvement that the goalkeeper has had.
Ooh, such an emotional game. Bro.
Williams having to play and make an intervention there on the corner kick. Let's take a look at the third place rankings.
Tweets, he's playing like he owes the country
Castro.
something. Hey, I almost
Good
missed that
delivery, in all
one.
honesty.
Solid by Sitole in a modified, in the midfield so far.
Was on the
Guys,
right
he
side of
left
the
it
corner
for
flag,
good,
though, and
mate.
it's a corner for Son Heung-min.
Usually
And he'll
asleep
take it
at this
quickly.
time.
Williams has to stay home.
Hey, get that ball out of there!
And Bob hits it away,
Yay!
and then that strike is hit with a lot of pace and hit
One
pretty
of the
sweetly.
first,
Nowhere near the target.
hey, we're 15 minutes away, guys. Nowhere near the target, but hey, young Coco is not playing. Hey. Let's go, Mzansi.
Again, yes, we can is the chant, and we thought that it was going to feel like a bit of a home game for South Korea. Just
Let's
how they
go,
broke
Mzansi.
the folks here in Mexico, these South Koreans, when they've made their way to these parts, and it's been a lot of fun on social media to see them interacting, but they haven't necessarily seen the best football from their adopted side.
It hasn't been as fun on the pitch. Se puede just bringing through the stands.
Comments. Maseko is live. Is a live wire for Bafana. But this is a shortfall that he should. His shortfall is that he is not a team player. He needs to be a team player and start passing to other players. Unfortunately, Maseko and Mahopa don't have goals in game. You can't fault them for their efforts. Here's one of the comments from people.
It's a little details, man. That doesn't seem like much from Mbokazi, but it's so important.
People are saying I've seen enough from Maseko's poor decision making. Why is it hard to pass?
Curled into space here.
Let's go, let's go.
Chasing it down.
Hey, what's happening?
Mbokazi and Joe. And Mbokazi gets some help as well. Mbokazi, it looks like, came up a little bit lame.
3 a.m. gang. We are here.
It has been a collective effort and then some from South Africa, something that we're used to seeing from the South Koreans. What a night this could be for Bafana Bafana.
It could be, eh?
Kim Jin-soo. Kim Jin-ju. Kim again. It's a lot of space here for South Korea. A stumble.
Guys, why are we giving away this ball too much, guys? Let's go play forward. Stop playing to their advantage, guys.
Can't find an outlet. In for Son. Can he save them?
Hey.
It's not for now.
Even Hugo's like, hey.
Over on the far side of the field, and that's Hwang In-beom, who has been so important to this group. He has started every game thus far. 29-year-old who plays for Feyenoord in the first division of the Dutch league. Lee Kang-in, LAFC's son. Kim. Now numbers flooding forward for South Korea. Strong header.
Hey man, South Korea is trying to get that goal, eh? Guys, no man, come on man. Get out of the danger box!
And just thumped away by Pulisi Mudau.
Hey!
Some last-ditch committed defending from South Africa, having to defend their own 18.
Let's break their spirit, boys. Let's get one more goal. One more goal, boys.
Maybe it's a little too late, though. But all they need,
let's not relax. If they can equalize with us, it's not going to be nice, boys.
And tomorrow on Fox.
Let's go, let's go.
Ecuador versus Germany on Fox, and then Curacao versus Ivory Coast on FS1. Coverage starts at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, as simultaneous play continues. You saw a look there. Now,
let's go, Mzansi. Bambili.
Right now, but there's
go support this man. Support this man. Come on.
Across the tournament. And whether or not there's going to be any third-place finishers that are going to advance.
Playing in the middle field now.
Very much up in the air. That's the last thing you want to do if you're South Korea, to leave that up to chance, leaving Monterrey and have to watch all of these games, scoreboard watching almost every single day.
Let's go, Mzansi.
South Africa, who have put them in that position, they have earned this spot. And as it stands, they will be moving on to the round of 32 for the first time in their nation's history at the World Cup.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Here at Estadio Monterrey.
Let's go, Mzansi.
And the referee indicating half a dozen of stoppage time, 6 minutes at the minimum.
Why are you giving them 6 minutes, guys? No. Let's finish this game. 6 minutes. Nah, man. Come on. It's over for South Korea. Don't give them this game. We're supposed to finish this thing now. 6 minutes is too much. 2 minutes would have been enough.
Hasn't necessarily found the right partner to link up with.
He's had his dancing moves on, but he's had no end product. And that's been the bigger issue. Skip by your defender, but then get delivery in the box.
Delivery comes in, and thankfully for the South African back line, Ime Okan has some help.
We've seen a different South Africa than we saw earlier in this game.
Let's go, Mzansi. Guys, where are you getting all these clips?
Individual and collective tasks.
People are just getting clips and uploading them.
Kazi wins it. Mahopa tasked with holding it up. And scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. It feels Looks like a bit of an obvious one at the moment. Still time to play, about 4.5 minutes or so.
Apparently there was an earthquake in Venezuela.
Son thought about hitting it.
What's happening? Whoa! What the hell?
And this is where they have continuously spun.
Yes, sus. Okay, we just have to look at that afterwards. What's going on? You.
Back across.
Krimalento.
South Africa are livid with the referee that they didn't get a call for a free kick. They're feeling like Cho had climbed
Yo.
the back.
Yo.
And instead, South Korea,
Guys, I'm watching like what's happening in South Korea. I mean, in Venezuela. That's North America. They had an earthquake. I mean South. Hey, yeah, I don't know. South America, yeah.
Won again by South Africa. They have won almost every single header.
Alright, let's just pay attention to the game. We can't be everywhere.
Back out to Castro.
Yay! Danger! Yay! Williams! Yes! Ah, that was in. Yay! Williams! I know. What a save! What a save from Williams! Yes!
It's actually the center back getting forward from South Korea. Jin Seol can't get a touch of that ball. I can't help but to feel, Tyler, that you're going to be a father soon, right? And this is going to be a funny analogy for you, but you need to make sure your actions mirror the words you say. For South Korea, their manager talked about not coming into this game, approaching it for a draw. No, that they were coming out to win the game. They didn't want to be complacent.
Look at Mama Joy, guys.
In this match, were they the second better team in this game? Were they the ones second to duels? They weren't aggressive enough. They didn't bring the right intensity. Now they're scrambling. Now they're trying to find that moment here to get back into this game. The moment doesn't feel like it's going to be enough.
South Africa continue to milk the clock here by ensuring that South Korea don't even touch the ball.
Guys, we're like 4 minutes away from this game ending. Stop relaxing, boys. Push forward. Push forward. Come on. It's cold. We're freezing here. We are supporting you guys. Hey, take that back. Take that back, Bafana. We say, Dago. Control the ball. Control the ball. Come on. Let's control that ball.
You gotta give credit where it's due. What a dominant display through the group stage from Mexico. The luxury of being able to rotate players, get some fresh legs into this match today.
And think about all the skepticism for not only Mexico but also the U.S. heading into this tournament, and both of them locked up their group after the first 2 games. Tembokazi has to step up, clear the way.
Pambili,
the South
Baba.
African bench is completely on their feet. Every single player.
Come on, Bafanas. Let's go. Let's go, Mzansi.
South Korean fans praying, looking for
Let's go, Mzansi.
To pull one back and to secure their spot in the knockout rounds. In what otherwise is going to be a very early exit from this competition. Lee Kang-in curls it in. It's a good-looking ball for Cho. Won initially by the South African back line and cleared away.
Let's go, Mzansi.
Poor delivery.
Yay, Tiban 2. Pambili, we're 1 minute away, boys. 1 minute away, boys. Come on. Look at Mama Joy. Mama Joy is scared there.
At his first World Cup, it might deliver history for Bafana.
Come on, Bafana. Come on, Bafana. Come on, Bafana. Keep playing. Come on, Bafana. Yay. We are less than 20 seconds away from stoppage. Hey, she caught that ball. We could have gotten the second one. Pressa. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Danko! boys. Nice one, boys. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
All sorts of joy throughout South Africa. And utter despair for South Korea.
Woo! Get out of here, South Korea, man. Bloody what, yeah. Bloody what.
Unbelievable scenes for Hugo Bruce and this South African side. Everybody had written them off. It finishes 1-0 in Monterrey. Back to Rob and the boys in the studio.
What a game.
So play in Group A now complete.
What a game by South Africa versus South Korea. We have beat them 1-0 and we are moving on. Yo, wow, it was such an emotional end to the game. Yo. Now it's gonna be yo. Yeah. Oh. Wow, what a game, guys. What a game. 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 Yo! No, well done to the boys. What a game. South Africa, what? Where are the comments? I'm looking for comments, man. What a game. It's over as Bafana defeat South Korea 1-0. Book their place for the next round of the FIFA World Cup. We've won, boys. Let's check out the comments before we call it. I'm in tears right now.
يا حواتمه يا حواتمه هنا الفرحة الكبيرة لابن سكري.
It's 5 a.m. Thursday, 25 June. Comment, scored a lucky goal, parked the bus. We ain't going far in this competition. That's a hater. We could have easily topped this group if Brooke didn't use ANC and Ramaphosa tactics against Mexico. We criticized him and he listened even though he's arrogant. Thank you, Madala. South Africa, Hugo Bros took us to our first World Cup knockout rounds. Let's all appreciate him. Zanzi, what a coach you have. I can retweet that. I think that's something. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. Ole. Let's see if there's more comments. I think we're gonna call it. I need to get out of here. South Africa, you are great. Do not let anyone fool you and tell you you are not, man. This is the best country. I love you. What a performance from the boys. I'm filled with so much pride and joy. 30 June, let us let us show them again our greatness. That's 30 June, that's the March on March, I guess. Yo, but what an exciting game. Wow, we did very well. Man, nobody could have anticipated that we'd finish so strong. I was doing the countdown like, man, what a game. What a game, guys. What a game. I wish I had a shirt. I don't have a shirt. But yeah, no. Shit. That's good. 5 a.m., 23, 25 August. Hey! I am a brain inside. Let's call it. If anybody caught the stream, thank you for watching.